Thank you. I was told by my psychology teacher that if I ever had to present a speech and felt nervous prior to my presentation, then I should picture that my audience is completely naked and I am the only one that is wearing clothes. Or if that doesn't work, and clearly that did not work, then I should envision that I am having a conversation with the members of my family. Let me attempt this option. A pleasant evening, family. I am thankful and enthused to be here at Life, celebrating our 10th anniversary. One of my favorite quotes by Longfellow states, "The heights of great men reached and kept were not attained by sudden flight, but they while their companions slept were toiling upward through the night." Some of my challenging times was university life, and many of us can relate. A lot of universities in America do not allow first-year students to drive. Having received my brand new shiny Corvette for my graduation gift, only to discover that first-year students were prohibited to drive. The rule was, 1, the university considers that it is critical for first-year students to have less distractions such as driving. 2, first-year students are not allowed to live off campus. We had to live in the dorms. And 3, I did not know it was going to be so hard. It was a lot of work. Whilst my friends were out partying, I stayed up all night and studied. My first year was really tense. It was in my literature class that I came across the poem titled "The Ladder of St. Augustine" by Longfellow. Indeed, that's when I first learned and could have related to his quote. The heights of great men reached and kept were not attained by sudden flight, but they while their companions slept were toiling upward through the night. I had to be up when friends were sleeping. Today I'm at the top of my profession, and when time allows, I dedicate my time as a speaker here at Life's seminars to aspire to inspire and educate to empower. The value that you are today is a direct reflection of the sacrifices you have made in your past. The knowledge you gain here today will empower you, because it said that education is the most powerful tool that you can use to change the world. We are the masters of our conditions. Here at Learning is Financial Empowerment, knowledge is key, because knowledge empowers you. Our life seminars has taught individuals how to be financially literate and how to gain financial independence. Let us reflect on where we're coming from, where we have gone, and where we're headed. Life series were born from the need to have greater financial inclusion of individuals from all walks of life. Through workshops and other teaching tools, clients are given the tool necessary for building wealth and securing their future. The unique concept of the center of life is to demonstrate that all things are connected and there's no fixing one without the other. Socially, emotionally, mentally, financially, and sexually are all a part of creating the kind of life that brings peace and never having to worry about money. It's been a long and hard, yet rather successful journey. And this evening, I am proud to be here, fellowshipping and uniting with my family in celebrating 10 years of positive vibration. Let us now celebrate, embrace, and rise to the occasion.
Look at yourself and say you're strong. No one can stop you. Oh, yeah. Rise to the occasion. Go ahead, you know you're strong. No one can stop you. It's for you.
No one can stop you because learning is financial empowerment. Our theme raised this evening is key. Knowledge empowers you. Let us take a look at how the knowledge gained at L.I.F.E empowers you when applied. How many of you actually have financially evaluated the feasibility of having a postpaid phone as opposed to a prepaid? It takes $100 to $200 per day, which is equivalent to $72,000 per year. How many of us can use that $72,000 right now? I do. How much value did that bring you? Did you use it to talk on the phone to your neighbor that just lived like next door? Start viewing your cell phone as an investment. Telecom is $1 million firm that gains interest from building on perhaps frivolous arguments. So, what is the return on value on your cell phone? And the final question, how many of you earn over $100,000 per month? Family, it's not about how much you earn, it's about how much we save. When our children ask us for money, what do we say as mothers? My child, does it look like I'm made of money? But mom, isn't that what MOM stands for? Here at L.I.F.E, we must continue to be an example of our future generation. From the principal applied services, fear is always the biggest hurdle amongst the masses. L.I.F.E removes that fear through knowledge. My mother went jogging this morning, and it so happens that my brother, who is currently in med school, had borrowed her iPod and apparently had downloaded some of his music. When my mother returned, she said, "Sharita, do you know I don't listen to dancehall music, But this caught my interest because it addresses some of the issues on budgeting. Do you know who sing this song, my child?"
About sardine, mackerel, bully beef, chicken foot, chicken neck, chicken back. Nothing a waste, nothing a dash way. Money me a look away you dey. Money me a look away you dey. Money me a look away you dey. Money me a look away. Jamaica people, real survivor. Coulda be a higgler or taxi driver. Can't get a work, me really feel hurt. Big up the doctor and the store clerk. Big up the doctor, love to all nurse. Society, life is a blessing. Money me a look away you dey. Money me a look away you
So,
dey.
when I researched it, and she learned that it was the dancehall artist Vibes Cartel, who has a very unattractive reputation, you should have seen the look on her face. Family, L.I.F.E seminars and workshops covers a wide variety of money and social topics including budgeting, expenses, debt, saving, retirement, and insurance, among others. Understanding how each of these topics work together and affect each other is important for laying the groundwork for a solid financial foundation for individuals and families. My family, knowledge empowers you by giving you the financial stability that you have always dreamed of, as Bob Marley would say. Emancipate yourself from mental slavery. None other than you can free your mind.
Emancipate yourselves from mental slavery. None but ourselves can free our minds. Have no fear for atomic energy, 'cause none of them can
Our former Prime Minister The Honorable Portia Simpson Miller would say, if you empower people in our communities, then no one can win their hearts, minds, or hold them hostage. To complement our sister, our Prime Minister, the Honorable Andrew Holness, has pursued the dream of taking Jamaica from poverty to prosperity.
My dream. Tell you my dream is believe my dream. Hear the most I in me sleep when me sleep. Tell you my goal, my goal, my goal. All of my goal is to reach my goal. If I
Family, let us all now take the key that you all have been presented with as a gift this evening. Yes, I have ensured that your gifts were nicely packaged and the pendants were stylishly custom designed with your names. Our keys represents the knowledge that empowers us here at L.I.F.E. The owl that is in front of our keys symbolizes the wisdom that was acquired and applied by understanding the knowledge that empowers us to be financially free. Family, here is the key to your new home, owning your own business, your new car, and your new life of financial stability. Cheers as we celebrate our 10th anniversary at L.I.F.E. Oh, and by the way, I just remembered today's my birthday. Family, let us all celebrate. Life is beautiful, and so are you.